Oh, wow, I'm crying. I'm injured.
In at the point. And for San Antonio. They got Tony Parker. Boris Diaw is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Green. And it's Duncan. And it's center.
Well, such a disciplined team, the Spurs. The core of their defensive plan is to force contested jump shots. No layups, no free throws. They just want teams to have to shoot from the outside.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
Davis is up. Hooked away. Nelson with the steal.
A lot of hands down there on the block. That's a tough position to be in offensively.
And let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Stan Van Gundy. Relying on their outside marksmanship is one thing he's comfortable with in this matchup. He said that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league when it comes to shooting from distance, and that he won't pull the reins back on his shooters at all tonight, guys. We'll see how they go.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the three ball.
We talk about the Spurs forcing contested shots, Steve, from outside. One key, Park that didn't foul.
Yeah, and that's one of the keys to being able to, one, play effective defense, but also to be able to get into transition. Because when you're not fouling, the rhythm and pace of the game has a way of finding its own level. And the Spurs very good at that. They challenge shots without fouling, but it also allows them to be able to play this up-tempo game they want to play, too.
One of the great stories is last off-season, Popovich got his staff together. They took a lot of views of their own play from the year before. They looked at a lot of European tape, and they just thought, we got to play more of a European style. They didn't want the game to stop. Like you said, they want the game to continue to go and get in that rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. Big part of their success.
Steven Jackson checked in for the Spurs. Nova comes in for Daniel Green.
You've got such a great feel for the ball to get a finger roll like that to go.
It's Nelson up top, covered by Parker. And Richardson slams it in.
I tell you what, I bet that's the best assist we're going to see tonight.
Well, he laid it up there, Steve, a pass where only his teammate could get it.
Perfect timing, Jay. That's what you need to make that kind of a connection.
Puts it up. And the basket by Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got 5.
That's why you push the ball. You score before the defense has a chance to sit up.
Exactly. They had the defense on its heels that time.
Now, here's Deal. You know what?
Well, I tell you, Jason Richardson was having what I thought was a strong season for the Suns last year, but things went a bit south when he was traded over to the Orlando Magic.
Parker against Nelson. Goes right up. And that one's good. Parker. 5 points in the game.
He's not the tallest guy around, but boy, can he score in the post. Some guys just have that knack, and he's certainly one of them.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Park going back to Richardson. He went from 19 points a game to around 14 points after the trade, so you're right on that one. Steve, did the change in his production surprise you?
Not really, Kevin, because he went from playing with Steve Nash to Dwight Howard. It's a different style. And you're going to get some open looks There's no better player to feed off of in the NBA than Steve Nash.
Releases from 15. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Ginobili. Magic leading by 3. And here's Anderson in the arc. Outside Jackson. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, no surprise when you've got Dwight Howard on your team. You know you're going to be a good rebounding ball club. Last season, Orlando was #1 in the NBA in defensive rebounding.
Here's Parker. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And back to that stat Steve you brought up. Big hurt. Obviously, the rebounding strength of the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, he did most of the goal lifting. He was an animal on the backboard. But the other guys, to their credit, would get their share, but also did a nice job boxing out, too.
And now the first time out call here for the Magic.
Well, as much as the Magic were able to romp through the East, they had their troubles with Western Conference opponents last season.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitters checked in for Duncan. Blair comes in for Boris Diaw. Leonard, he's checked in for Stephen Jackson. And Gary Neal subbed in for Tony Parker. We talked about the Magic in the West over 500. With Steve Nash
It's 16 and 14 in their 30 games against the West. And hindered them a little bit in terms of trying to chase down Miami for that division crown.
Richards in the pass to Nelson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And it's the Spurs ball. And they're pushing it up. Outside Ginobili. Ginobili's got 5. Rebounded by the Spurs.
They had to fade away there. The defense was all over him. Just couldn't get to the ball.
You know, the defense in transition typically is trained to protect the rim in the paint first, and those are the type of open looks you can get them beyond the arc under those circumstances.
And Jason Richards in the pocket on the assist by Davis. He's got 6.
Both sides really coming at it. He's fired.
Guys, it looked like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
Right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Here's Richardson. So with Ginobili sitting on the bench. Here's our looks for great confidence. We got Splitter. Gary Neal is out there with Tony Parker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Blair in at the center position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, one of the Spurs' keys to success is always having at least one three-point threat on the floor to spread it at all times. With the capable Tim Duncan down low, that certainly makes sense. He's a big man who can pass and make the right plays. As Greg Popovich says, the way the game is played now, you have to have somebody to just spread the floor. Guys, it has worked in the past.
Thank you, Doris. With someone like Duncan, having a 3 threat on the floor is incredibly valuable.
Well, a lot of teams rely on the 3 specialists to spread the floor now.
Well, that's what San Antonio has tried to do for years. They put 3-point shooters around Tim Duncan to give him the space he needs down on the block. So that's a huge help for him.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you look at the Spurs and you wonder how have they been so dominant these years. It helps when you get a guy like Tony Parker with the 28th pick in the draft, the guy who's been an all-star from time.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's Richards. And Richardson slams it in.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one. Well, you look at last season, guys, the Spurs had the best record in the Western Conference. Almost unbeatable at home, where they were 36-5.
Takes it up.
Wow. What was that?
So calls the foul and maybe a 3-point play.
Well, he knows it. He brings the intensity when he comes up into the court.
And it does come out, you're right, and it's rebounded more than either.
Yeah, I agree. Particularly at the offensive end, where he can follow the board with that slam. He loves those putbacks.
Talking about the San Antonio crowd, one of the most terrific fan bases of any sports franchise. They're just so much in love with everything this franchise does.
Yeah, really, when you think about it, those fans, I mean, the Spurs are their pride and joy. I mean, they're enthusiastic, knowledgeable, the most successful small market team in the league is San Antonio. So the bond between the team and the community is really something special. It's neat to see.
Mark, I said any sport, I do believe it. I mean, like, we've got Green Bay fans, New York Giant fans, and, we're talking about a bond. That's a great word to use, bond. There is a bond between
Big time. Yeah, big time.
Spurs leading by 3. Firepower, Clark and Steve, for this offense.
How about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice group.
From down low. And Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got 6.
Just another one of the great post moves down low.
Nelson dishes to Turkoglu. Out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice defense, poking that one out of bounds.
Just a nanosecond quicker, and they would have been going the other way.
Stolen by Ginobili. And so here is San Antonio. Leading by Paul.
Easy by the there. And finished what he did. Took it hard to the rim.
Davis. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists in the game. Out to Duncan. It's stolen by Davis. And the Spurs with some changes. Steven Jackson's checked in for Wendell. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Gary Neal subbed in for Tony Parker. Here's Neal. And Doris Burke has to report for us from the sideline.
Guys, Dwight Howard was very playful when he came into the league. He loved to joke around. But as the sting of playoff defeats have accumulated, his attitude has changed. Teammate Jameer Nelson, Dwight is a lot more serious. He's matured. He's definitely taken more of a challenge of trying to be a leader. Howard said, I'm focused on winning. I've been working hard to get better on both ends. And I've got to show my teammates that it's serious. It's not a game, and we want to win. For the Magic, it's put up or shut up time, guys.
It would be nice to see them turn it around. Thank you, Doris.
For Glenn Davis, Kevin, last season was the best of his career. I mean, he managed to cut down on getting his shot blocked and up his field goal percentage as a result.
Richardson for 3. Spurs leading by 5. Great shot. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Peter. Jackson's got his second basket. Well, Glenn Davis not the longest guy at the power forward speed, so you knew it would be an adjustment for him scoring in the NBA.
Yeah, he's a very interesting player. I mean, he really doesn't have any lift at all. Doesn't score over the top of people, but he finds a way, creates angles, and uses his strength and his agility and his soft hands, and he just figures out a way to get the shot up.
Other than this by Orlando.
Yeah, he struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
That drops. It's a 9-point Spurs lead.
They're just trying to get out and outrun their opponent. That's exactly what's happening.
And I like the way the game plan is working quite nicely right now. I mean, they're running right by him. They're racking up a bunch of fast breaks.
Here's Jackson. Tipped away. The Magic trail by 9. And Turkoglu with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jackson. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. Turnover. And the Spurs with some changes. Splitters check in for Gian. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Gary Neal. Shoots from 12. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Jackson. 14 points for Parker. shot. He'll go to the strike for two. Tim Duncan.